Hey, how's it going everybody? Welcome to Freebeat, where I post new music-related content every single day. So if that sounds good to you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, let's get started. So right here I've got my PO-32 Tonic, and I've had this for a couple months now, and one feature I've never utilized is the ability to swap out sounds, which you can do. There's a Microtonic VST plugin for Mac and PC where you can make your own sounds and synthesize all the drum sounds and everything. It's really awesome. Then you can import them onto this unit. I don't own the software, but lots of other people have made their own patches and made them available to download and put onto your Pocket Operator. And that's actually not what today's video is about, but it does start off the story. So basically, Teenage Engineering has a couple sound packs for free on their website. So I went to the page and downloaded them. And while I was on the PO-32 page, I noticed that there were a couple of features that I did not know about on the PO-32. So I've got a fresh set of sounds on here. And I figured we'd make a pattern, and then I would show off these two features because they are pretty cool. So let's go ahead and throw something down. Let's get a metronome. That's pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. There's our metronome. So let's just throw something on here. I'm just going to hold the right button and play. All right, that's a pretty good pattern right there. Let's put an effect on it just for good measure. All right, so now that we've got a pattern built up that we like, the two quick tips I'm going to show you guys today are about mute groups and a solo function. One of the reasons I like the PO-24 Office so much is because it has a solo option where you can hold it down when you're in a pattern, then click the sound you want and it'll solo that sound. Little did I know, the PO-32 has that exact same feature. You just do it a little bit differently. So we're going to play our pattern. We're going to hold sound. Now we're going to hold whatever sound we want on here. So let's do this one. And just like that, it solos it until we let go. It even says SOL up there, which is hilarious. 1, 2, 3, 4. That wasn't in time. That's okay. Now, one thing I've noticed on the PO-32 is, unlike the PO-24, you can't solo multiple tracks or multiple sounds at once. So if we hold sound, solo this, and then try to solo like this, it just switches what sound we're on. So that's one limitation. But still very cool, very powerful. I can't believe this was hidden in here the whole time and I had no idea. And that's why I decided I'd make a video on it, since, I wondered how many other people didn't know about it. But there's one more thing that I didn't realize about the PO-32, and that is the fact that mute groups exist. If you have a PO-32, you probably know that each of these columns here are basically monophonic. This is typically your kicks, your snares, your hi-hats, and then whatever the hell you want. And these sounds here are basically, you can only play one at a time. So if you play this one and then play this one on top of it, it'll cancel it out and play the second sound usually. But you can actually mute entire groups all at once. And it's really, really easy. So play your pattern. Let's mute the kick track. We're just going to hold one of the sounds. And then when you let go, it keeps playing. So let's mute this track. Let's mute the kick track too. Let's mute this track. And just like that. So as you can see, you can mute multiple tracks at the same time, and I think that just allows for a lot of flexibility when you're jamming, especially when you combine that with the ability to solo. So I figured we'd just spend the rest of the video kind of jamming out on these features. So let's use one of these stock patterns from Teenage Engineering. We'll chain 4 of them together and just play with the mute and solo and some punch and effects, because why not? Whoa. Okay, so I got a little carried away there. That was super fun. I don't know if I'm just excited to have new sounds on there or more excited at the flexibility of being able to mute and solo whatever I want. The mute feature actually works with the effects, so you noticed I'd mute the kick track and still be able to use punch-in effects on the rest of the rest of the 3 tracks, which is absolutely insane. Leads to some very, very interesting possibilities. You can get all sorts of in-depth with this. And I also noticed that the mute feature and I believe the solo feature also works with changing parameters. Let's try the solo feature real quick, actually. Let's just solo the kick track. Interesting. So it definitely does. That's very cool. So you can actually change the parameters and use parameter locks while you're soloing and while you're muting. Yeah, that's a game changer for me. I can't wait to get some different sounds on here. Again, I've got a tutorial for that coming out probably sometime in this coming week. Today's Saturday, so next week technically. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed these little quick tips in the jam, be sure to leave a like on the video. If not, you can dislike the video too. That's okay. Doesn't hurt my feelings. Just makes me try that much harder next time. Either way, be sure to hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell. We crested the 500 subscriber mark, which means we are now on our way to 1,000. Thank you guys so much. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.